What job doesn't exist now but it will exist in the future? What are those? uh okay, so there are some sort of recommended answer from chat gpt. Augmented reality and architect designer. Well, yeah, this is kind of like something really very. Augmented reality का मतलब होता है कि like basically VR glasses ना. Okay, like we actually wearing this VR glasses, and when we are using this VR glasses we are actually seeing a kind of like a world. Okay, and that world called augmented reality. Okay, so creating that world, that means complex number of coding and things like that. And augmented reality is a future, so obviously the the people who make that world, people who make that augmented reality will be increased, the job will be increased. At this moment in 2024, augmented reality are still exist, yeah, but it's not meant for masses, it's meant for kind of like a something really people who can afford, because augmented reality or experiencing augmented reality are very like expensive at this moment. Okay, as also augmented reality games, VR games, which is also really kind of like a future. Okay, and yeah, like that job will definitely. Who is actually screaming? There is a kid who is actually screaming a lot. And like basically while she was screaming, like whoever the person is screaming right now, she has a like a very fine pitch. Okay, so the people who design the augmented reality, yeah, that kind of like a work will be increased in the future, or will be how that much like this job at this moment is not exist, but in the future it will be. Then space tourism guide. Well, yeah, that is also really important. Okay, at this moment space is a kind of like a something really very confidential, not confidential by the sorry, it's a very expensive. Okay, like everyone wants to travel the space, like understand what exactly the space looks like. So space travel would be a kind of like a something really will be happen in the future. Yeah, at this moment it's bit really expensive, but in the future it will be kind of like a something really people, most of the people can afford that thing. Okay, so space tourism guide or space program, or sorry, space tourism program, yeah, this will kind of like this industry will be boom in the future, definitely. Personal data broker. What is a personal data broker? An individual become more concerned about their digital footprint and privacy. There could be role of professional who help to manage and monetize the personal data on behalf of individual. All right. So what is actually the personal data? All right. So at this moment we are using internet a lot. Internet, then social medias and things and that. Okay, as also our identity is actually replicate in our digital world. Okay, like everyone has a Facebook, everyone has a Instagram, this and that. Okay, the problem is not that thing. Problem is that ki, because of the social media and because of the habit that we have uh, because of the habit that we have for kind of like updating on the social media and things like that, it kind of like violate the privacy data. Okay, which is sometimes good but it's not good, it's really not. Like just an example is that I went to uh, concert. Okay, and I just uploaded that, yeah, I went to the concert, I did this, I upload some of the photos. At the normal level perspective it's a common thing. Okay, but it's just like you are constantly uploading your day-to-day things, like I went there, this coffee shop and things. So basically is this thing ki if you are have a habit to upload tweets or upload like update your things, that I did this, I did that, I did that. So another person, or like basically as a, like you are actually showing your entire schedule or routine to the public. Okay, so but the person who wanted to take the advantage from you, that person has a knowledge, or having, that person have know ki what is exactly you will do next day. Okay, because you already, you have previous data, and because of the previous data, where you live, where you went to eat coffee shop, where you ate dinner, where you ate lunch, everything. Okay, so he can create the possible result of things that you would do in the future, or you would do in next day. So it's a kind of like a something really little bit of privacy violation. And yeah, uh, because of in the future we are using this internet and social media a lot, so probably this will be a kind of like a something really a disaster. Okay, so there is a people who can manage to control your privacy data or personal data, so that public can't access, or I don't know, it's a, I'm not really sure about how this thing will work. But yeah, this privacy violation and controlling this privacy data will be kind of like a job in the future. And yeah, most of the people will, yeah, whatever. Next then, climate change uh, reversal specialist. Well, what's a climate change reversal specialist? With the increased focus on the advertising climate change, specialist may emerge with the implement on overseas project related with the carbon capture, renewable energy, other initiative aim and reversing environmental damage. Well, I'm not really sure about this climate change reversal specialist. Probably, yeah. At this moment, I'm not. Okay, yeah. Then robot companion specialist. Okay, this will be a future. Yeah. So what is actually the robot companion specialist? Okay. So robot companion specialist का मतलब ये होता है कि you wanted to do a work, like just an example is that कि you have a kind of like a some sort of object and you wanted to deliver that object at place B or some sort, somewhere. Okay, so you have two things at this moment. First thing is that by human, like as a human can hold this object, and it can like basically from human can transfer or transport that particular object from one place to another place. Okay, at this moment, but in the future robots will be do those work. Robot will do those work, like if you don't really understand this terminology, let me explain to you very simplified way. Okay, so in the labor force, okay, we have a lot of people who do labor force यानी people who do kind of like a some sort of like a in construction things वगैरह वगैरह, तो वहाँ पे इंसानों की ज़रूरत पड़ती है. What if we use robot instead? क्योंकि इंसान को गैप लाइक बेसिकली एज ह्यूमन कैन वर्क फॉर 8 hours per day, but robot can work unlimited and we don't need to give him salary. Okay, so but problem is that कि robot is not properly companion का मतलब क्या होता है कि अगर मेरे पास एक सीमेंट की बोरी है और उस सीमेंट की बोरी को मुझे एक जगह से दूसरी जगह लेके जाना है, बट प्रॉब्लम इज़ दैट कि ड्यूरिंग माई पाथ एक गड्ढा मेरे सामने है, तो व्हाट डू आई सपोज टू डू? ओके, मुझे उस गड्ढे के साइड से होकर निकल जाना चाहिए ना. ओके, वाई लाइक आई यूजिंग माई ब्रेन टू, like I shouldn't supposed to be fall on that pit, fall on that gadda. Okay, but this is kind of like a human knows that ki you shouldn't supposed to be fall on pit, but um, robot doesn't really knew this thing. Like if robot wants to do kind of like a work, then he just only know that ki this is the cement ki bori and I just have to transport that cement ki bori from this path, and whatever the resistance in this path, he will not dodge those resistance, he will kind of like face those resistance, which is not really good. Okay, कंपेनियन रोबोट का मतलब ये होता है कि दैट रोबोट कैन think about that particular situation and find out the solution according to the human, like according what exactly the human does, अगर सामने गड्ढा है तो मुझे साइड से होकर जाना है. Okay, so this is kind of like a something really a companion robot. Okay, but it will be happen because of that ki right now we have artificial intelligence, AI. Okay, AI can understand every situation surrounding every situation from the surrounding. So if we have if we have artificial intelligence, then probably the robot will be companion. Okay, so yeah, in the future, the person who handle that particular situation, or kind of like the specialist about the robot companion, or person who makes a robot as good as human does, then probably this job will be increased. Okay, yeah. Drone traffic controller, wow, that is really good. I haven't really thought about this thing, but it's really great. Okay, so what is actually drone traffic controller? Probably you understand what is actually traffic controller. Okay, so traffic controller का मतलब होता है कि right now traffic, there are too much traffic. Okay, and all those traffic, the main reason for responsible for this traffic is that the human driving. What is that? The human driving. So I don't know, at this moment I won't be able to simplify this version as properly as I can, but there is a one thing I'm gonna show is that if we have a drone and drone can control the traffic, then probably this will be a really this will be really good. Okay, because drone can understand that where is too much traffic, and where should I supposed to divert the traffic from one position to another position. Okay, because we have at this moment, we have kind of like a something really very big system. Okay, and we have lots of people to think about that if we wanted to clear the intersection or highway, then we have to switch the traffic, or we have to divert the traffic from one end to another end, which is very difficult, by the way. Okay, because at the ground reality it would be kind of like a really disaster, because because if you wanted to divert the traffic, then probably there's a lot of thing will happen. Okay, इंडिया में तो ऐसे ही हो जाता है, इंडिया में तो कोई प्लानिंग नहीं की जाती, बस एक कोन लगा दिया जाता है एंड दैट्स इट. ओके, बस ट्रैफिक आप कहीं से भी निकाल लो गाड़ी, बट यूएस में ऐसा नहीं होता. But it just like if we have drone traffic control, then drone can understand where should supposed to be put the intersection, where should supposed to be shift traffic from one end to another end. And as also drone can fly from the roads and can understand how much traffic is this thing. And as also that drone can give a particular instruction to the heavy load commercial car or heavy load trucks, so that they can basically we can categorize as a passenger vehicle or heavy load trucks. Okay, so basically we can that robot, that drone can control and say that heavy load traffic trucks should supposed to be crossed from, shouldn't supposed to go from the city, you have to go from the around the city, and this and that. It's a lot of things. Okay, a drone traffic controller would be really great. Okay, and the person who can handle that drone traffic controller will be really he has a lot of opportunity, and obviously this job will be definitely increase. Yeah, then virtual reality experience, yeah, same goes with the augmented reality and virtual reality. Yeah, augmented reality and virtual reality are the same thing. Probably not really sure, because augmented reality and virtual reality is I don't know, at this moment I won't be able to take the difference between both the things, but the experience would be kind of like a something really equivalent to each other, क्योंकि दोनों में भी एक तरह से VR हैंडसेट्स लगाने पड़ते हैं. ओके, यहाँ पे वर्चुअल रियलिटी ग्लासेस और एक्सपीरियंस काइंड ऑफ लाइक समथिंग रियली सेम। ओके, क्योंकि ये फ्यूचर है और इस पे बहुत सारे लोग काम करने वाले हैं, सो ऑब्वियसली दिस विल बी like it will take, like it has so much potential to gain so much jobs, and things like that. uh, Neuroplant technician, neuro implant technician. As a brain computer interface technology advanced, technician may be need to install, monitor and maintain neuro plant used to various purposes such as enhancing cognitive function and treating the neurological disorder. Well, this is the kind of like a thing regarding about the medical stuff, or kind of like a very high advanced technical stuff. I'm not really sure about that. Cryptocurrency advisor, yeah. Like a cryptocurrency advisor are still like basically, what is a cryptocurrency? First of all, cryptocurrency means like the currency who is not actually exist. What not actually exist means मतलब क्या होता है? A currency that is actually exist on the digital, it's not actually available in real, means like that. अगर मेरे बैंक में करीब 10 लाख रुपए है, तो इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि मेरे बैंक के अकाउंट में 10 लाख कैश है। नो, वी हैव काइंड ऑफ लाइक अ डिजिटल मनी। इफ़ आई नीड काइंड ऑफ लाइक अ 10 लाख, तो आई वेंट टू बैंक अकाउंट और मैं विड्रॉल कर सकता हूँ। तो विड्रॉल में मेरे खाते से लाइक द मनी दैट आई गेट फ्रॉम द बैंक इज़ फ्रॉम द बैंक, एंड वो मेरे खाते से कट जाते पैसे। सो प्रॉबेबली इज दिस थिंग क्या कि द मनी दैट वी हैव इज़ ऑलवेज इक्विवेलेंट टू द डिजिटल मनी। मतलब अगर मेरे खाते में 10 लाख रुपए है, तो मेरे पास भी 10 लाख रुपए कैश हो सकती है। आई जस्ट हैव टू विड्रॉल दैट थिंग। ओके, so basically digital money and the practical money are kind of like a something really equivalent. Okay, but digital money, sorry, the cryptocurrency is bitterly different. Cryptocurrency एक limited currency होती है। Okay, just like a bitcoin is a cryptocurrency जो पूरे दुनिया में at some certain value hold करते हैं। like बस इतने ही बिटकॉइन एग्जिस्ट करेंगे, उससे ज़्यादा तो बिटकॉइन एग्जिस्ट नहीं करेंगे। सो बेसिकली इज दिस थिंग कि अगर उसकी लाइक बेसिकली एक लिमिटेड एडिशन कैसा जिस तरह से उसकी वैल्यू बढ़ती है, सेम लाइक लिमिटेड एडिशन बहुत मिनिमम होते हैं ना। लाइक अगर मान लेते हैं कि एक बुगाटी वेरॉन है और वो दुनिया में खाली सिर्फ 2 ही है, तो उसकी वैल्यू हमेशा बढ़ती रहेगी इन द फ्यूचर। सो दिस इज एग्जैक्टली लाइक अ क्रिप्टो करेंसी। ओके, एक स्पेसिफिक नंबर है क्रिप्टो करेंसी और वो ज़्यादा बढ़ेगी नहीं, बट उसकी वैल्यू बढ़ती रहेगी। So probably we have a lot of cryptocurrency, Bitcoin. Then Bitcoin is a kind of like a something really popular, but at this moment we have 3 or 4 cryptocurrency. Okay, and probably investing money on cryptocurrencies is definitely kind of like a something really a very फायदे का सौदा। Okay, but we just need to understand that key which cryptocurrency would be give you best beneficial for your, yeah. So advisor for that cryptocurrency would be really important, because of that कि आगे जाके क्रिप्टो करेंसी में लोग बहुत ज़्यादा इन्वेस्ट करने वाले हैं। सो प्रॉबेबली एंड आगे जाके बहुत सारी क्रिप्टो करेंसी भी आने वाली है। सो या दिस इज देन generic modification and concealer, concealer. Well, I'm not really sure. The advanced for genetic. Well, these are the things would be kind of like a have potential to gain too much jobs in the future. Yeah, इस पे जॉब बढ़ने वाली ही है। Yeah. So at this moment, this is it. And thank you.